This topic is so-called precious human life. Many of you might have read my book, and also you studied and heard about it. But this class is not about going the list from the number 1 to number 10, how much we got, and how much we don't have, which we don't want to have. So this one consists of two things, right? List of the things we have, good things we have. List of the bad things we don't have. So those things are called tenjo. Tenjo is sometimes translated, opportunity, and the jo is endowment, or freedom, sometimes called freedom from what we don't want to have. This subject is something you want to come back again and again, especially when your motivation or something is very shaky, then come back here. So this is just like a beginning. So this one's very important. We have to walk this road to really put this human life into meaningful context in terms of motivation. So this is a very important part. I can say a few words about this from the tantric point of view, maybe, because most of you are entering Tantra and practicing Tantra. This is amazing. What we got. First of all, human body. The God's ram or other rams, they don't have. Only human body. This is called the Vajra body we have. Vajra body consists of channels, like a psychic plumbing system, also energy wind, prana, and energy essence, bindu, articulate in Tibetan, that consists of all those things. This Vajra body is Buddha body. We have that in here, right this second. So that maybe really rejoice we have. We want to make use of that. We earn it, actually. From the Buddhist point of view, it's very hard to come by to have this. So that's one thing. You have the body that takes you to the enlightenment. So without this body, Vajra body doesn't. So that's really something we appreciate and treasure. We need to make use of it. That one of the reasons I'm really emphasizing subtle body training from the day one of Dakinis Whisper is this as well. Enlightenment is within this body, tantric enlightenment, which means this life, this body, one lifetime. Of course, sutric enlightenment there is countless aeons. No matter how long it takes, I will bring it to the fruition. That's sort of determination we need. So we are not come to Tantra to shortcut in a motivational way. Motivation has to be very vast. Then, plus, I cannot wait for that long to witness the suffering of a single being. Then I want to make use of this body. So that's one thing I can say. Addition to this list of the fortunes and opportunities we have and the freedom we have. The another thing is this mind. We have a Buddha mind, same mind, equivalent to Buddha mind, which is emptiness of mind. This is something really appreciate always, but it's hidden. That's the place where practice comes in. Another word, it's so close. Lama Tsongkhapa said, if you recognize the original nature of the body and mind, that's what I'm talking about, your enlightenment is so close. If you recognize the original nature of body and mind you have right now, this moment, enlightenment is so close. That's what the awakened being, Lama Tsongkhapa said. Other than that, for example, certain things are very important to contemplate in terms of a spiritual opportunity. Especially, I feel this inclination, mental inclination toward spirituality, inclination to this have a guts feeling within each of you to show up today, for example, this kind of opportunity. Not all sentient being, not talking about other sentient beings, even human beings, your neighbors, your husband or partners or family members don't have that, but you have. That's so precious. Honor that. So one by one, I want you to contemplate and bring up that how fortunate I am. How come? I want to be really like I was talking about before, like a beggar found a diamond or something like that. Then after that, another contemplation is how significant, how important those opportunity and resources are, and how fragile and how rare to find these opportunities. Just even having a human body, human livers itself is such a layer, like a star in daytime. Of course, karma, you can say, but you made a large player in your past life. And pure ethics, you stop killing when you had a chance to killing, or you gave when you had a chance to not to give. You practiced those things. So all these cause and condition came together and received a human body. And plus, precious human livers is such a special kind of human birth. So all these things I've been speaking, you already, I think, contemplated and also know. So how do you relate to this subject, precious human birth? This is based on a different presentation, but same thing. In terms of this one, I presented as the four contemplation or four reminder that turn the mind to Dharma. Four of them. Then first one is the precious human life. Second one is death and impermanence. And the third one is coming up, karmic cause and effect, contemplating on the defect or disadvantage of this reoccurring cycle of suffering, samsara.